Hi, everybody. Why? Why do I keep doing that? Hello, hope you have all safe. Where's Russell Mimers 11? If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell icon to be made of any time we put new content on. As always, I'd like to thank our lovely channel sponsors, Untuck It. Check them out in the description below. Mini Russ is there. We're all here. It's Tuesday. We're still fifth. Terrific Tuesday. We're still fifth, aren't we, gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, of course. As I said, I hope everyone is safe and well. What have we got coming up today? So tonight we've got another episode of Outside the Bubble, where we interview fans from outside of West Ham, outside of the proverbial West Ham bubble. And today's episode is with Oscar. Oscar from All Leeds TV. Top bloke Oscar is, lovely guy, and speaks really highly of West Ham as well. So it's a really good episode. We've got we should have Harvey from Red and Blue Army, Crystal Palace. We should have him on. We should have hopefully got next My Hammers 11 Cups this week as well. Another episode of Just the Woo of Us. So a bit of everything really. Yeah, a bit of everything today. As I said, what day is it today? That was the 23rd of March. Not long to have a few days off for Easter. God, dear, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's see who we have in the chat today. Charlie, hope you're my friend. Cyber, hope you're well. Anyone found that pound I lost on the train the other day? I didn't. Sorry, mate. I didn't see it. I think it was a euro I found. So anyway, I do apologise. I haven't been on the train for ages. When was the last time I was on the train? Probably the Man United game. That's probably the last time I was on the train. Duvet Dancer, good afternoon to you. Hope you're all safe and well. And Kent, those Kent's. I know Kent. I can see Kent on here. He hasn't popped up on here. But anyway, good afternoon, Kent. Good morning. Oh, there he is. There we go. Good afternoon, Kent. Good afternoon, everyone else. Can we get Jeff Hurst? I don't think so, mate. Don't think we'll be able to get Jeff, to be honest. What do we do? What's good, everybody? Peach is in the house. Good afternoon, Peach. Good morning. Sorry. Good morning to you, sir. Hope you're well. Skipper, hi, Russ. Along with Bubbles, do you also press the button for twist and I do. Anything to do with music in the ground, I will be pressing that button. Or several buttons and doing this and all the microphones. Yeah, that's what we do. What we got here, trains are overpriced anyway. Russ wouldn't want to be on the minute after. Nah, I mean, even now. Be interesting to see what happens when everyone goes back in it properly. When everything goes back, I think I'd be doing a lot more walking and a lot less public transport. But anyway, Andy's got a good question. What's for lunch? That's what I mean. Straight to the question. No football chat. Straight to the question. What's everyone got for lunch? Yes, there was far too much talking about football for my liking. I appreciate it's a football channel, but still. So... Anyway, what's everyone got for lunch? And also, what crisps has Russ got today? We're back with an old favourite today. What crisps has Russ got today? That's the question. That's the question everyone's been asking. We should have some new stuff soon, I think. We'll have Adam Frankel sending me a American package, as the actress said to the Bishop. I think Darren on it might be sending me some stuff eventually as well from Thailand. So we'll expanding our horizons in terms of our snackage. Also, as well, as I said, we're doing. I'm doing a little survey for a new series we're coming up. So I'm going to put the survey in the chat. If you've already done it, fantastic. Thank you so much. If not, give it a shout. Have a go. It'd be very, very good. I'd really appreciated that. What have we got here? Did you see the England video? Mounds and Rice are staying together. No, I didn't. Cyber, honestly, when it comes to England, I really don't care. The only thing I care about is Deck not getting injured. It's really bad, but I really just don't care. Scott, hope you're well, my man. Hope you're well. Charlie's got a hoisin duck wrap from some fancy cafe in town. Ooh la la! Someone's coming to the end of payday month, isn't it? Cyber's already got it. That's it. That's it. Hula hoops. Yeah, well done. Thanks, Simon. You could have just waited and prolonged it, but no, ever. Train fares are found to go when people go back to the trains. Yeah, you're right, man. They are meant to go. I'd imagine so. When it feels like, what's it feel like when you play Twist and Shout and the goals gets chalked off? It happens. It happened the first time we did it, the Chelsea game. We won 3-2. John Bunyama scored at the last minute. And I think Souček scored. We pressed the button and then it got chalked off. There's nothing to do about it. It's the other way. It's like the other day when Jesse scored and, it went to VAR. So we'd played it, we'd stopped, then it went to VAR, then it was given, and then they went and did all their little band dancing. It seems silly to play it again. It doesn't sort of be. I mean, our policy is, the goal goes in, press play, unless the referees put the flag up or whatever. And if it goes to VAR, it gets overturned. There's nothing we can do about it, really. But is what it is, my friend. It is what it is. Mama Cox. God, dear, we have royalty. We have royalty. Good evening, good afternoon, Mama Cox. Thanks for coming on, and I love the way you've called yourself Mama Cox. If it really is Mama Cox, not another imposter. We've already got it was already hula hoops. That lasted like 2 minutes. It wasn't chipsticks. It wasn't. I don't like those KFC crisps. I don't like. They're too peppery. More importantly, what's everyone got for lunch? That's the question. What's everyone got for lunch? Did anyone watch Football's Darkest Secrets? I binge watched a lot on iPlayer. No, I haven't yet. I've just finished binge watching Drive to Survive on Netflix. I love that. Oh, I love that. It's such a great show. Even though I'm not a massive F1 fan, I found it really, really fascinating. But no, that's my next one to binge watch. Absolutely harrowing. Yep. It's on my watch list. Jay has a ribeye spicy seasoned with an egg. Fair enough, man. Is there anything else with it, or is it just the egg? That's the question. We got the whole Cox family. Well, we've got the important two. Mama and Richard, hope you're both well. They're the Lick Peach. I love them. No, it's me. It is sausage casserole for tea. There we go, Rich. That's what you got for dinner. You got sausage casserole. It saves a 10p on the text, I suppose. You just come on here, you probably use up your data watching this, but you save 10p, somewhere down the line. Tone, hello guys, I'm down. It's now an international break. Never know what to do with myself. I hate it. I hate international break. I do, because it's like, and it's 3 games, isn't it, as well? So, and our next game's not till April the 4th, I want to say. Obviously, it's Wolves, but I think it's early April. So, that's 11 days, something like that, 12 days, something like without a game. Don't know what to do with myself. Well, I mean, and I'm not really into England. Do you know what I mean? I'm not into the internationals. Literally, I'll watch 5 minutes at the end just to make sure Deck's not injured. And that's all I'm really bothered about at the moment. It's not my bag. It isn't my bag. Some people love it, and fair play to them. If you love it, I get more interested in the rugby internationally. The tournaments, when it starts getting to the knockout stages, it's exciting. But not really for me, man. Not really for me. I'll be honest. Has anyone seen Line of Duty? Yes, I saw the first episode of the new series. It's all right. It's a slow burner, isn't it? It's a slow burner. It's 7 episodes, isn't it? So it'll be a slow burner. But apparently, it's not all finished like in the can. They're still doing, because they had to rush it out to get it out, and so I think they've got 4 or 5 episodes. The other 2 are still in post-production, so be interesting to see what happens. 5th, Russ. Yeah, we're 5th. We are 5th, man. Internationals is the worst time, especially for an Irish fan. Fair play. Did you get your cake through? No, I didn't get my cake through from Mama Cox for my 10,000 or my 11,000 subscribers, so awkward. Scott has. Oh, this looks nice. A chicken salad for lunch. Fresh chicken. I like the fact you've got that extra bit of like fresh chicken breast. Baby gem lettuce, cucumber, cherry tomatoes, red onion, red pepper, onion, radishes, and some warm. You'd have a warm roll, don't you, Scott? You love a warm roll. Why not? What fair play, man. Not a fan of tomatoes. I don't know what's in the. Last night we had. I had meatballs and some spaghetti. No, fusilli. The wife had pan-seared salmon on a bed of salad, which was sous vide by me. It was very, very nice. And I don't know what's on the agenda tonight. I have to go and check in a minute. Okay, it's on the 5th. Sorry. McDonald's for lunch. Big Mac. Oh, Paul. Oh, I could murder a McDonald's, actually, to be perfectly frank. I won't, but I could murder one. Yeah, exactly. We won't talk about rugby. Russ, CJ had to go out on top, so he did. He did, CJ. Again, Charlie, to be honest, no one gives, no one, apart from you, we know what we're talking about. Oh, CJ Parker. Yeah, fair play. It was a great game. I think Ireland turned up, innit? But then obviously good old France doing over the Welsh was always good. England may come calling for you to call the national anthem. Would you get a transfer fee? Well, we did it once. I did it once. We played Australia at Upton Park. And I think that was Wayne Rooney's debut. Francis Jeffers, I think, played as well, if I remember. But it was Wayne Rooney's debut at Upton Park, and we had England, Australia, and me and Jem went along to watch it, but we, without paying, we sort of had our pass and sat in the box, just in case things needed to happen. And basically, the commentator, the announcer, left at half time, so me and Jem just did the second half. I was like, what? It just left, so fair enough. So technically, I haven't had an international call up, and obviously not just England, Argentina, was it Argentina, Nigeria at Upton Park when Messi was playing, and Carlos and Zabaleta and people like that. And so we've had a few. I've had a few international call-ups. Haven't really pinned my colours to a particular nation yet, so as I haven't played a full game, they've all been friendlies. I watch Football Darky Secrets, let properly mixed emotions, angry and full emotion at some time. Yeah, I'll definitely have to watch that, my man. I can get my cake if I collect it from Somerset. Thank you. Again, it's a bit of a drive, isn't it? Might as well just go to Marx's, to be honest. I eat far too much bread anyway, sod. We're only here once. It's true. It's true, mate, isn't it? And there, life's short, innit? 10. Particularly, if anything's proven this last sort of year, that life can just go like that, and it can just completely change in a second. So, my mantra now is just to do it. Yeah, Nike got it right. Just do it. If you think it's because otherwise, ask for forgiveness, not permission. I like that little mantra. And so it's about just getting stuff done, just trying new things and embracing it all. Aren't we getting very deep for a Tuesday afternoon? I'll be watching Blackpool later. My friend Lee Charles will be streaming it. Well, there we go. Good luck to Blackpool tonight. We finally turned it on. It was like 3 or 4 years since we turned up. I think we were going to smash. Johnny just loves to try again. Yeah, we didn't say the whole Six Nations have been a bit funny. England as it just fits and starts. We turn up against France, and the other games have just been absolutely poor, I think. Duvet's got cheese and onion omelets. Oh, nice. Heinz, I don't know egg though. Heinz beans, 2 brown toast. Sounds good. Kent was at the Australia game, Rooney debut. Conch played Argentina versus it was Russ. Yeah. There we go. Has anyone heard the rumour that we are releasing the 19 FA Cup final in colour? No, not at all. I tell you what though. Great news about us potentially signing the free transfer with what's his face Nika Macakavinovic from Napoli. Great player. The guys we was going to buy in the summer, weren't we? Last summer. Russ, do you think Noble and Cress are both seeming they're not in international? I don't know. What do the players do when they're not on international duty? Surely they have like a few days, or maybe. I mean, the golf courses aren't open until Saturday. So anyway, life is getting short. It is getting shorter. J-Lings for PM, says Jack. Well, I suppose if J-Lings was for PM, then the first thing he'd probably do is make sure Jack gets his tattoo. I mean, what's he on now, Jack? 3? Is 3 goals now? You got 4 to go, ain't you? 9 games, 4 to go. Oh dear. How do you not? I don't like egg. I do not like egg. Right. Okay. If there's the only bit of an egg I like is the white. Go figure. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I don't like the yolk, so I like the white. Flo's the same. Flo doesn't like the yolk; she likes the white. My wife used to like the white. She used to like the yolk and not the white. So we could share an egg. We could share an egg when we had a fry up. But no, I'm not an egg fan. Not an egg fan at all, man. Never have been. But I like mayonnaise. Go figure. The composite part of mayonnaise is egg. And I don't mind an egg. I don't mind, doing an egg glaze on a scone. But yeah, it's the yolk. I don't know what it is. I don't like. Yeah. Strange. It's just one of my weird foibles. Foibles, is that right? Foibles. Also, you had your bin collection. I thought yours was tomorrow. Mine is tomorrow. Bin day Wednesday tomorrow. Bin day Wednesday. Game day Wednesday. Jackie boy, if you fancy it, man, tomorrow we're going to try it playing. At school, Wednesdays was always games day at my school. We'd have like the afternoon off. We'd go and play cricket or go and play rugby and smash the team somewhere or whatever. So we're going to try and do that and see if we can play some games. Connect Four, Tic Tac Toe, things like that, virtually. So we'll see if it works. So if you're around tomorrow, man, jump on, because it's probably not going to work, but fuck it, let me give it a go. Something different, isn't it? Something different. We've got, what's on tomorrow? So we get that tomorrow. Thursday's Quiz Day Friday. No, not Quiz Day Friday, Quiz Day Thursday, that's it. Friday we'll have fun, Freestyle Friday. We'll have an X Hammers, My Hammers 11 this week. We've got Outside the Bubble with Oscar from All Leeds TV. We've got Red and Blue Army tomorrow. Just the woo. There's so much out there, man. So much out there. Jamin is we got Paul O'Connor with us. He sorted us out. He's sorted your line out. Really, that line out is amazing. Max Mimbovic. I still can't pronounce it. But anyway, apparently we signed him. We've got a pre-contract agreement with him to join us in the summer. 29, I think he'll be turning 30 next year. That's usually what happens after 29. The next year is usually 30, unless you lie about your age. And yeah, from Napoli, I think we put 14-15 million in for him last season on the premise that he's going to run out this year, his contract. So fair play, so I think it'd be good. Lots of experience, played all the Europa League games as well. So I think it's a great signing for us. If it happens, it's the next level, in my opinion. It really is where we need to be looking at now. So fair play and free transfer. So it's, we sort of save on the old transfer fee. That's it. Obviously, we pay the sign-on fee, and he's probably on a good wage. But anyway, they go to Dubai, not this time. Yes. That's true, actually. When I was in Dubai, when I go to Dubai, you'd always bump into football players. Like we usually go sort of May half term because Flo's birthday is in May, so we're usually in Dubai for a birthday. Sounds so wanky just then. I just sounded so wanky. We weren't actually last year. The year before last was in New York, but anyway. So yeah, we'd always bump into loads of. I actually tried to convince Gareth Barry to join West Ham as we were waiting. This sounds so wanky, but we were waiting to go swimming with dolphins, and he was the party behind us, and we got chatting. And I said to him, I went, because he just left. I think he was in between contracts, and he'd signing for Everton, so it didn't work. But I said, Gareth, you should be going to. He went, let me guess, West Ham. And I went, yeah, how'd you guess? I've got like a West Ham shirt on. Yeah. And also that was funny. That was a really funny trip that was, in that every day I'd spot a footballer, even like random ones like Scott Carson and Tyrone Mears and things like that. And there was one day we sitting lying on the sun lounges, and I don't really like lying on sun lounges because I burn like a crisp. And the wife goes, "Oh, what's up today, Russ? You haven't seen any famous football players?" And I went, turned to my left, Roberto Carlos and Neymar, and there I went, "Yeah, it's Roberto Carlos and Neymar." She went, who? 5 minutes later, my daughter is playing football with Roberto Carlos's kids and Neymar's kids. It was like amazing. So I was like, in very, very broken English, obviously, speaking trying to speak like like I'm fluent in Brazilian. Portuguese, I believe, is the language. And I was like, can I have a picture? So there's a picture. I think if you go on I don't know if it's still on my Twitter, but on my Twitter is me, Roberto Carlos, behind the Atlantic. It's such a I'm not honestly like that, but I just got so, yeah. Anyway, Jesse's on 5, 2 to go before Jack gets his little, I think I made a point of remembering it. No, that's it. No, is that it? Oh, I had it down. That's it. Jailing. Look at my stupid sausage fingers. Noble can't fish, and I reckon he does. Is the fishing lakes open? They must be in it. Maybe it's the eggs. Yeah, it's probably what it is. It's the texture, and that's probably why I like the white, because it's a slightly firmer texture to it. Good point. I'm the same. Must have been doing Fridays. I separate the yolk from the egg, but I like the white, like really crispy. Do you know, really crispy. Oh, so there's loads of people. The white part is the best thing for you too. The yolk highness, well, the white is an excellent source of protein. There we go. It was almost like I knew, man. Almost like I knew. Imagine if England win the Euros. I'll be laughing at Wales. Fair enough. Duke, good afternoon, my sir. Hope you're well. Oh, how's the pub getting? Getting ready for the pub, my man. Getting ready for the pub. Looking forward to popping down. Maybe not on the 12th because they're probably quite busy, but I might pop down that week. Good day, Sir Wally of World. We'll be fifth for a couple. Exactly. We're still fifth. Russ, sounds like you live like a lord. No, I don't. What was it? Is it champagne dreams on Prosecco money? Is that or Asti money? It's probably about right, isn't it? Mr. Miles is in the building. Good afternoon, sir. Good topic. Random places you've seen footballers. Here we go. Where's the road? Okay, here we go. This is a good one. Here we go. Well done, Scott. I was scrabbling around because basically Cyber had already picked my crisps in about 2 minutes. So most random place you've met a footballer. Scott, this is great. This is top quality content. So you saw Anton. That sounds like something like an Alan Partridge sketch. Oh, I once saw Anton Ferdinand at Thorpe Park. He was bricking it at I don't know, the Velociraptor. No, I don't know what the thing. But what it is? Why do you keep seeing footballers at theme parks? Interesting. Us plebeians would never have stories like that. It's not plebeians, Jesus. No, not at all. Dubai's quite cheap, actually. It was always quite cheap. Anyway, yes, yeah. Frank Worthington died. Famous footballer, famous character of the game. So, horrible to see as always. But there's not much we can do, unfortunately. But yes. Poor old Frank. Stelios, good afternoon. So we've actually got Stelios coming on soon. Stelios and Anton, they're our next contestants in Just a Who of Us. Should be out probably, if not Friday. Saturday. We're recording it Thursdays, maybe out the weekend. So that's going to be fun. I heard Gareth Bale tell a story. He once said he was about to swim with dolphins in Dubai when some bloke came up to him from Amazon and asked if he knew what crisps he had. That was me. Skipper, that was me. I was the bloke from Miami's 11 asking what crisps he had. It was sort of vinegar McCoy's. But yeah. Oh, this is going to be funny. This is going to be good. But honestly, it was so funny. That was such a random thing. I'll have to find that picture of me and Roberto Carlos just to see. Hi, everyone. Thoughts on George, the West Ham fan who wants Moyes out? Listen to... Oh, no. Some people just annoy me. Just enjoy it. Scott play. Here we go. Here we go. I'm waiting for Duke to bring out this one. Okay, he played football with Anton Ferdinand and beat him. And he said he looked like Thomas Repka. Watch Just a Woo of Us with Duke and Gatesy, and Gatesy talks about it. I met Kevin Nolan a few times, and he remembered me the second time I met him. Legend. Charlie, good on you, man. Frank Lampard Senior at the doctor's. Picking up a prescription, I'd imagine. Scott, remember around a place I saw a football player, Colton Cole at the open of a nightclub. Is that random though? At a nightclub with Colton Cole. I got all excited and went, look, that's Colton. Here we go, brilliant one. Kenny Brown at an outlet. Is that what's the one? Ashford. Is that Ashford or was it Bicester? I saw Kenny Brown at the Co-op about 6 weeks ago at the Co-op getting his filling his petrol up. That's not random though, isn't it? That's what I do every day. I bet Scott doesn't support Lee. No. Brilliant. What an experience that was. She replied, yeah, I know, I've met him a few times. And you've gone, what? Oh my God, I've got like a YouTube channel and you haven't said this to me. Scott, here we go. He shook his hand and subbed off. I once saw Noble at Lidl with his daughter Honey. Great shout. Celebrate our cup win will cost you. What we got here? Love that still. Celebrating your cup win final cost you all or nothing. The top four. Come on, you as well. Good evening, sir. Good evening, mate. 1979 or 1979. Good afternoon. Hope you're well, man. We're doing a thing. It'd be interesting to get a Spurs perspective. We're not about top four. We're not going to get top four. Yeah, I think you guys can get top four, to be honest. But where is the most random place you've met a professional footballer? That's the question we're asking today. Duke bumped into Glenn Johnson in B&Q. This is brilliant. Before his spree with Ben, mate. I love this. Saw Lanzini and McDonald's after beat Spurs at Upton Park. Stood next to him in a queue in West Ham gear, and he was like, "Should be in here." And I said, "Oh, I love chicken," and got chicken nuggets. Brilliant. That started really good as a story, and it just petered out at the end, Andy, I think, to be honest. But yeah, Ashford. Oh, you saw so Kenny Brown at Ashford. Love it. Right, okay, let's think random. That's Dubai again. Okay, yeah. I was on a flight to Dubai sitting next to Steve Sidwell. There we go. Stelios was sitting on a flight with Bobby Zamora, 4 flights in front. Oh, he's just come up. I've just said it. Back in the day, I saw Elvis at the chip shop. There we go, Lord Goose. Very good. He's just come out sitting 2 seats in front of me, and the whole flight, I only recognised him when we got off the plane. Not sure he was meant to be there, was in a rush. That's what I mean. Rob Kearney came into Ralph when I was working there a few times, but best you can Ireland. Rob Kearney, I loved Rob Kearney. Fantastic fullback. I have no hope of your question unless you can include American footballers. Well, unless they're sort of Dan Marino, I don't know. If they're a big one, then yeah, like I don't know, Gronch or something. Gronk's the one who was in wrestling, weren't he? Gronk or someone like that. Then fair enough. What about random football players have I seen? Right, come on. Random football players. I mean, yeah, Dubai was just that was quite random. Okay. Let me think. Who's a random football player? What's his name? I don't know his surname. His first name. I know his surname. What's his name? There we go. Jason Puncheon in the sort of aquarium at the Mall of the Emirates. No, sort of Dubai Mall. Jason Puncheon. Was a perfect balance fullback. Don't have many. You certainly don't. Met Ray Parlour. Here we are, though, Pete. Boy, met Ray Parlour in a bar. Well, that's not really surprising. You met Ray Parlour in a bar in Portugal, Pete, for God's sake. Mind you, and never more. I should have just read the rest of that, really, to be honest, shouldn't I? Should have just read the rest of it. Russ, I got lost in Hyde Park yesterday. I was walking around. I saw a runner in Spurs gear and was saying, "You shouldn't be here." And then I said, "Shame on you." And then he ran away. Well, there you go. I saw Jack Collison in Romford when I was in the college. He was wearing a bright pink top and drinking a smoothie. I'm going to put it on Twitter now. Well, there we go. Good old Jack. Random seeing Savio Neresco actually playing for West Ham. That would have been random, wouldn't it? Random place for him would have been at West Ham. I saw Noble, Konchesky, Lampard, John Terry in a working man's club near Dagenham East Station around 98. Again, that's not really, it's not really like a random one, is it? We want random ones. We want things like this. Alan Pardew buying headphones at Gatwick. Perfect. That is succinct. I like it. What we got here? He went for shit. Jason Pardew. He went for a shit. He did. And went to see it was a really crap aquarium as well. It's just one of those tunnel ones. Really, really bad. As I said, saw Tyrone Mears outside Nubu in the Atlantis. He was surprised I recognised him. I went, "Tyrone, how you doing, son?" He was like, "Hiya." Are you sure you know who I am? Yeah, definitely know you am. How you doing? Top bloke. Jazza, for lunch I have some spicy Mexican rice mixed with some cooked and wilted spinach. Yes, it does, Pete. Yes, it does. Because also, why would they be at a cash point? Surely they're rich enough, But Ali Diaby at a cash point, exactly. I think that's great. That's a good one. I saw Freddie Piccion in the HMV on Oxford Street back in 2010. Classic one. Paul Kitson in Woolworths, Loughton. Buy and pick a mix. And not even like, and I said, not even like a small bag, right? But you know, like the big pick and mix bags you used to get in Woolworths. Just saying. Shaka Hislop in Sainsbury's, Safeways rather. Samasi Abu in Safeways as well. They all used to go there. They all used to go there. Yeah. I remember once I won a competition in Woolworths, and it was a pick and mix, like almost like supermarket sweep. We had like 10 minutes to fill out this box, this chest full of pick and mix. Brilliant. Oh, great days. They're the ones I've seen obscurely. Yeah, but I want like Alan Pardew buying headphones in Alan Pardew buying headphones in Gatwick. Perfect. That is the ideal one. Anton Ferdinand at Thorpe Park. Love it. Love it. Russ, have you been to Excel before? I was there as Cypher. I haven't been there. No, I've seen it, but I haven't been there. I got sacked from Woolworths for eating the pick and mix in the stockroom whilst listening to West Ham on the radio. That sounds like absolutely amazing, to be honest. Diaby at a cash point, he looked at his statement and laughed. Didn't you anyone? Probably how much money is. James, hello mate. We're doing most random place you've met a footballer. It doesn't have to be a West Ham one, could be anyone. I mean, I once had a wee in a toilet with Sir Clive Woodward and Sir Geoff Hurst. It's quite random, isn't it? I met Carnu in an offer. Oh, brilliant! I haven't read the rest of it. But I don't care. I met Carnu in an offer in Barnet. He was buying phone cards. I was buying JD. I loved the fact that then Wanky Carnu was buying phone cards in an off license. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. Love it. I've just seen on Twitter your thing. Throwback when I was skinny, not drinking beer. Jack Collison in 2008. There you can see, you can't see it, but he's put up a picture of him. Ali W got day release a treatment table to go to the cash point. It was a good change of scenery for him. Boom boom. Nice one, Kenny boy. Some excellent meats. This is a great thing. And maybe tomorrow, maybe another day we'll do like not just footballers, but celebrities. You must have seen some, not just footballers, but there must be some random places we've all spotted celebrities and stuff like that. That's why I love these shows, because I just come on. I didn't know what we we're talking about, and we've had 30 minutes of quality content, lots of funny ones. If anyone has seen a random footballer, let us, keep them coming in, because some really, really funny ones. As I said, I think my best one at the moment, I'll be honest, is Alan Pardew at Gatwick buying headphones. That really made me laugh. I'm trying to think if that's a famous person. Because I saw Dave Bautista, the animal, in Orlando, in the Orlando first class. I sound such a wanker. In Orlando, in one of the lounges in Orlando, the week after he'd been to London Stadium. And I just there and I shouted out, Dave! Dave! Like, he turned around and he was like, hello. And so I introduced myself, what we did, I said, what he did, and he went, oh, that's a really cool job. And I said, you're an Avenger. So, you're a fucking Avenger, mate. I know someone who met Arteta at a restaurant when he was on a date, and Arteta was unhappy and kept interrupting it. Brilliant. And I love the fact it's not you've met him, it's your friends met him. Brilliant. Once removed, I love it. When I worked at UNICEF, I shared a lift with David Beckham. Longest 30 seconds of my life, his agent was giving me the look. Oh, this is brilliant. I remember seeing Freddie Sears in Romford after the winner against Blackburn, not sure of the year. I mean, Freddie Sears used to go to the same barber as me in Hornchurch. He probably still does, to be honest. But I don't need to. Russ actually met David Tennant at Shepherd's Bush, where the old BBC used to be. Nice, cool. Yeah, it's ITV have taken over properly now, haven't they? Which is good. David Ford in a hotel in Bexley. Love it. That is a random one. I like that. Didn't get to see Batista wrecking up the bowling in that awful film, which is available on Sky. What's your pub called? I live near. Yeah, they got the pub will be open soon. Seeing Colton over Dagenham and Redbridge. Yeah. It's like footballers at a football thing. It's like Duke did Glenn Johnson at B&Q. Perfect. Saw Tony and Gailey pushing shopping trolleys around Waitrose Leon C, behaving like an old married couple. Perfect. And obviously at Leon C, if you go down the old cockle shed 2 days a week, Stag, Brian Deere works there, doesn't he? He's trying to get me down there, but I don't like it. I haven't told him that I don't like seafood. He keeps saying to it, bless him. I know someone met Jofra Archer on Fortnite duos, and then they play each other all the time. Ah, that's sweet, isn't it? Do you remember Stephen Hughes? I do, from Arsenal days, the Arsenal player. I met him once in a park. This is brilliant. Duke, what were you doing in a room with David Ford? Yeah. For those of you who know, anyone in the Dartford area, it's all Blue Water area. The ball is open from April the 12th, and very much looking forward to that. Sat next to Jimmy Quinn of the Barbers back in the 90s in Julian in Billericay. Joked he was going to have a Julian. Love it. Keep quiet. 13 years ago, 2008, that Freddie Sears scored that goal. Gedson Fernandez cycled past me once. Perfect. Jerry O'Brien can be spotted all around Talladega in Dublin. I need to get Job on the show, actually. He'd be good on my Hammers 11, I think, Job. He'd be good on. I'll have to... is he still at Shamrock, Charlie? He's still at Shamrock. Because, it'd be good. Because we've got some interesting My Hammers 11s coming up soon, actually. Jimmy, I just saw the bar mitzvah and I'm going to love it already. Jimmy Quinn was at my brother's bar mitzvah. Does that count as my dad paid for him to be there? Oh, that's some serious chutzpah, my friend. Some serious chutzpah. I used to work for a Jewish company, so I am more Jewish than a lot of my friends because I know when all the events are, when all the festivals are, what you eat to eat. You know, when it's donut time. Anyway, oy vey. Good on you, man. That's a great one. I love the fact that he paid for Jimmy Quinn to turn up. That still counts. Jimmy Quinn at my brother's bar mitzvah. End of that in itself as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 word anecdote's perfect. My mate once picked up David Ginley's cab. He gave my mate a hefty tip. I'm sure he did, my friend. I'm sure he did. He is indeed. He runs a show, does he? I need to reach out to them. Shamrock, because we've got some good ones coming. Any exams this week? Yeah, we do. We have one for sure. One for sure this week. There's 2 more I'm waiting on. One's like hasn't just got, it took so long to get his number. He hasn't got back to me. So that'll be good. Eventually, it'll be a good one. The other one's very good, but he's always working. He's very busy at work. I've already got some more lined up for April. We've got a good one coming up sort of mid-April as well. I've sort of contacted the club he's working for and gone through them officially. I've done it officially, so yeah, it's very good. So, but it should be good. Some good ones. He runs a show. Russ, can you get Trevor Sinclair one day? Absolute legend for us. He's been on. Trev's been on. Trev's been on 2-3 times. A couple of times at least. He's been on 3 times the show. He's done a Miami's 11. He did one of the quiz shows with Jimmy Walker and stuff, and he turned up to his own appreciation night with Anton and Ryan, and they were like little schoolboys. It was really sweet. So check him out, man. Jeff Hurst walking around Blue Water, didn't expect that, and then he found out it was a book signing at the old club shop. Well, there we go. Moritz Volts, brilliant, love it. He used to cycle to Craven Cottage on a fold-up bike, Russ, and he's a fairly recent player to do that. Fair play. Oh, here we go. Wally's got one. Jonathan Spector at a bar in Vegas at 6 o'clock in the morning. I love the fact that Spector will be up at 6 a.m. He probably wouldn't stay that. He probably just got up at 6 a.m. to go cycling or something like that. Love it. This is brilliant. I once met Tal Ben Haim at a friend's bar mitzvah party thing. Tal Ben Haim. We had a spate of Jewish bass players. Didn't we? We had Tal Ben Haim. We had Yossi. We had Yaniv Kaitan as well. And obviously Avram Grant as well. Famously, obviously he He couldn't do it was the Stoke game, wasn't it? Yom Kippur. And he had to, was it Yom Kippur? I think it was Yom Kippur. And he had to, because my friend, who was the video operator at the time, he was the go-between. So they had to get clearance from the rabbi that he could do that. So he was in the same room as Avram, giving the instructions to whoever was in the ear at Stoke. Brilliant. How about Dean Ashton? Dino is very busy at the moment, and the golf course is going to open soon, so he's going to be even busier. He's going to be playing golf all the time. Sure didn't Robbie Keane play for us. Would be great to see what he thought in that tiny stint. He did play for us, and actually he comes up as one of the strikers in the outside the bubble that we talk about today. Or big Rio Ferdinand. Rio is no way to get Rio. He's so busy. Tricky's top man indeed. I see a hello once, saw him running, was aware. So I'm smiling. Rare moment. He had a smile on his face. Oh, here we go. He's got. I once drove past Alex Song for a good 10 minutes. He had an orange and black card with a funky number plate for 10 minutes. Oh, behind him. I thought he drove around him like 10 minutes, like really slowly. And he's off to get a Grand Mat with a strawberry milkshake. Take care, my man. Take care, my man. That's a good one. I like that. That was a good one. As I said, well, this is brilliant. This is such a good idea. Thank you, Scott. And as I said, it's an open forum. These things. If anyone has a question, we can just start. So like tomorrow or whatever. Anyone got a question they want to start ask anyone, we can do that. We can do. I tell you, we could do celeb, like random places you've seen celebrities. Would be a good one. I've got a lot of them because where I used to work. So I don't know if anyone saw Ant and Dec Saturday Night Takeaway on Saturday. They did it at Holborn Studios where they did this thing with Cat Dealey. I used to work there, and yeah, we used to see the most random people, just whoever's getting photographed that time. Rio is so much too much for. I never felt much love for him. I think there is. I think he's still underneath. We gave him that break, innit? I mean, Anton's a massive West Ham fan. We know that. Danny Mills, Westfield, Stratford. Simple. 4 words. 4 words. No, nothing more. Alex Song was something else in that season. Really wished we kept it. No, I totally agree, man. He was mustard, wasn't he? He was mustard. He was in a bit like sort of the way Jesse sort of jumped into the team, and it's just been, this is what a good player does, and Alex was the same. So, when you get to a certain level of player, they just look a better player when they walk on, the way they hold the ball, the way they pass it, their vision. It's chalk and cheese. It really is chalk and cheese, and it was a shame we didn't have him for that long. Met Richard Branson at the theatre last year. Very nice at the theatre. Ooh la la. Yes, I went to see I went to see a show called The Magic Show That Went Wrong, written by Penn and Teller, or written by Penn rather, and he was sitting in the row in front of me, literally a seat in front of me. And I've met him a few times. Met him in Vegas, both of them. I mean, because what they do is they walk out and you can get your picture taken with them if you go out quickly. So when we saw him at the Rio in Vegas, so we went out. Joe doesn't really care, but it was my birthday. I got tickets to see it. So she took a picture of me and Penn and me and Teller. But like the Teller one was just appalling. It was you couldn't tell it was Teller. She jogged when she took the picture. So then 3 years later, we then go back to see them at London at Hammersmith, and we went out and I went straight for Teller and sort of mentioned the story, and he thought it was hilarious. Anyway, I worked for a record company, met some interesting people. I love to hear it, Duvet. I love to hear it. Just showcasing the class of a big man. Indeed, man. You wake up. We'll do this. We'll do this one this week later on. We'll do this one, not this one now because we have to go in a bit. But yeah. Head of recruitment, who you recruit? Yeah, no, I agree. We'll do that one. Remind me, Harley, tomorrow. We'll do that. So that'd be a good question. Whatever you do, don't get Ian Abrahams. He supports us, but a fool. Oh, he's all right. Moose, he's like the ball, isn't it? It's like Jim White and all that. They just do stuff to get a reaction. So you listen to them and follow them. That's all they do. And everyone falls for it. I then ended up in the back of an episode of Only for Wow when he was over for a match once. I'd say this was normal enough over there. Wow, that is amazing. Buster, seen Adam at a wacky. Oh, okay. Wacky Warehouse. Have you ever seen The Lion King in theatre before? I did it twice, far back near the stage. The elephant trunk got me. Well, there we go. Well, there we go, Cyber. On that bombshell, my friend. As I said, in terms of what's going on this week and today, so tonight we've got an Outside the Bubble with Oscar from All Leeds TV. Really good interview, really. It's really interesting. I think it's fantastic. It speaks really, really complimentary of West Ham. And then we've got tomorrow afternoon, the lunchtime show. We're going to have Games Day Wednesday. We're going to see if it works. If it doesn't, then we'll just start talking about celebrities we've seen in B&Q and people like that. So make sure you're here for that. Thursday, we've got Quiz Day Thursday. Friday, we've got Freestyle Friday. We've also got My Hammers 11s. We should have an ex-Hammers, My Hammers 11 this week. We should have another episode of Just a Woo of Us, some more Noble Era, because people are asking for more of them. So we're going to try and put them out as well. So there's always something going out. So if you're new around here, give it a like, give it a share, give it a comment. Go and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. And we'll just see these last couple of ones. Did you know dear old Frank Carson was a regular? I did know he was a regular visitor. He was. And Robert Daly held the door open at McDonald's East Ham after a game for Nigel Benn and about 30 of his entourage. And that's it. And that's it. That is the anecdote to finish the show. As I said, make sure you keep an eye on everything we've got coming. Loads of stuff coming up as always. And for me, take care, everyone. Stay safe. Wash those hands. I really appreciate everyone's comments and messages today. It's been a right giggle. Make sure you get your jabs when you get your appointments, because the sooner we get all this, better we get back to normal and everything. So take care and stay safe. Wash those hands. Come on, you irons. And I'll see you all again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bring your game face on and we'll see if it works. If it don't work, yeah. And Lee saw Delia Smith at Norwich.